Welcome to a Ant Empire guide video where I'm showing you all of the code, how to play the game, tips and tricks so that you can become a pro. So if you're a new player, which more than likely you are as this is a new game, I'm going to start by redeeming code. But Ant Empire is a incremental simulator where you create, command and customize your ant colony, and you can just basically maximize your profits the more you progress through the game. Codes will help you on progressing really quickly if you are new to the game. So I'm gonna definitely start by redeeming codes, and which you can redeem codes inside of the settings menu. So there's actually a lot of code that we can actually redeem, so we're gonna go ahead and start by redeeming the code sugar. We're also going to redeem the boost code. We're also going to redeem the code which is going to be colony. Redeem that code in. And I did just redeem the boost code, but I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I already redeemed that code. So we now got the next code, which is going to be pheromones, which ants do have if you didn't know that already. So redeem that code in. Redeem the code bonus as well. Redeem the code I like food. Redeem the code 989 as well. Let's go ahead and redeem that code in 989. We also got the flame code. We also got the next code, which is going to be bed bugs. I'm not even looking at what these codes gave us yet, but they should help us out a lot, especially if you're a new player. So here, fishy fish and super secret. So I did just redeem those codes, and at the bottom left we do have field harvest boosts and a mushroom boost, a 3 times mushroom harvest boost. So where even is the mushroom? Do you guys see where the mushroom is? I don't know, but apparently you got a mushroom boost, which is going to be quite helpful. So now that you redeemed all of those codes, you can go to your inventory and you can see that you will be given quite a lot of stuff, as you can obviously see. So in your inventory, you'll be given multiple stuff, such as crafting, star fruit. I'm going to go over what each and everything does do. Crafting materials you might need for actually going ahead and crafting certain eggs, such as a stink egg, you need a stinger. The leaf cart egg, you need leaves, and the bullet egg, you need spider legs. So these are going to be crafting materials, what you need for crafting certain types of ant eggs. So if you got an ant, which is like a noob ant, you want to feed it to your, well, to these, as you can obviously see. So what star fruits are, if you do use a star fruit, you can basically feed the star fruit to a bad ant, what you've got, and you can keep on doing it until it's rare or epic, and confirm. And as you can see, you can easily go ahead and get yourself better ants by using star fruit, if you didn't know that already. So you just want to select them, and as you can see, star fruits are going to be incredibly helpful for getting better ants. So you can do it until epic, as you can see. So that's how to go ahead and get better ants, pretty much, by using star fruit. I'll show you where to get those right now. So you can actually get those by making your way right over here, if you do follow me. So you can get these star fruits right over here. They're quite expensive. The more you bought, well, yeah, they're like 10,000 for one. So they're definitely really expensive, these star fruits, if you didn't know that already. The reason why it's important to use your sugar and materials for feeding, well, feeding ants, is because you can make them a lot more overpowered. So first of all, I only recommend you leveling, feeding ants what you got, what are really good. So I'm just going to look at all of my ants and see which ones are really overpowered. My thorn ants do look quite OP. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and feed it. So I'm going to go ahead and feed it a bunch of sugar, and that should make it level up a ton. As you can see, level 9. Leveling up ants will make them more OP, if you obviously didn't know that already. But golden leaves are going to be a currency where you can get for buying special items as well. If you do go at the top left, there's a milestones button, and milestones, whenever you reach a certain milestone, you'll be getting yourself a buff, if you didn't know that already. So if you do go to my quest, you can see that I do have backpack capacity. So depending on what you're grinding, you'll be getting a lot more buffs, if you know what I mean. So for more food you collect, if you collect 250 million food, you'll get 40% extra tool gather. So just make sure you check your milestones, because the more milestones that you complete, the more buffs that you will receive, making you slowly become more overpowered. If you are after certain materials for farming, you can actually go ahead and kill different types of stuff. As you can see, the soldier ants will go ahead and kill stuff like beetles and stuff, and that's how to get crafting materials such as spider legs. So if you want to get spider legs for crafting, obviously you want to defeat the spider, and yeah, by defeating certain insects, you'll get certain crafting material. Obviously at the shop you can upgrade your tools, where you can get yourself better backpack space, better axes, better tool gathering tools to gather faster. At the bottom of your screen, you might have not known this already, but there's going to be multiple buttons that you can press, as you can see. So if you want to auto farm in a specific area, maybe for a quest, just press the auto farm button and that will change the area. It will be highlighted in green if you don't know what area you're grinding in. So if you're farming for a quest, use the auto farm feature. It will help you out a ton. Make sure that you keep on completing your quests and getting new quests, because from quests, slowly but surely you'll become more overpowered. Make sure you feed in your queen ant as well. There's also going to be an upgrade button, what will obviously upgrade your stat, your ant move speed, nest slots. So you can, if you want to get more slots, you can do that by pressing the upgrade button. You can see that the more better tools you get, the more faster you can obviously grind. You can see that I've got the power tool, and that will allow you to basically farm a lot more faster than usual. And believe it or not, tools are actually going to be really overpowered, because you can obviously see that instantly fill them a backpack with this power tool. So upgrading your tools, upgrading your backpack, believe it or not, will allow you to make progress a lot more faster. Do you want to get yourself any game passes? Just let me know what game passes you actually want to go ahead and get, and I'll give them to you for completely free. Game passes in Ant Empire will honestly really help you out. So if you do want any game passes, just comment with one what you want and I'll give it to you for completely free. If you want to get spider legs, by the way, you will need to come all the way over here, and there's spiders here, the mushrooms are here as well. You will need 500 million to actually unlock this area, which I haven't managed to do yet. Something what I do recommend you doing though is buying army eggs, because army eggs you kind of need for obviously defeating spiders and beetles. So if you don't know why you can't defeat them, it's because you do need army eggs. So make sure you are getting army eggs as well. And believe it or not, I've pretty much almost maxed out my colony, my ant colony pretty much. I've maxed out all of the slots almost. If you go ahead to your index, you can see what your ant will do. By clicking on an ant, you'll basically say what, because obviously if you get a magnet ant, it's going to be different to the normal black ant. So obviously if you want to see what your ant does do, such as your demon ant, the demon ant will basically do 10 damage per second. Each harvest trip approximately 3 seconds plus additional ant travel. So all of the information that you need will be in the index if you don't know what your ants do. At the end of the day though, that's pretty much all of the basics that you need to know about in Ant Empire. If you've got any questions, just let me know what you need help with, but slowly unlock the new areas. You can get mount by making your way down here. There's obviously not a lot of content in the game as of right now, so you just want to slowly progress through the game. And yeah, it's like a simulator game. There isn't really many tips and tricks other than grinding. Hopefully the code helped you out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the very next one.